Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday!
Yay! It's International Cat Day.
It was.
It was.
Yeah. We got kitties around here.
We do somewhere.
Somewhere.
Kitties.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, it's Brian with No More Popcorn, and I have with me my very, very special guest.
Very special.
If you watch our movie hangout videos where you can watch the movie along with us, and I strongly suggest that you guys do that because it's fun.
I'm the one that falls asleep.
She's the one at the very end of the couch, aka my beautiful, wonderful girlfriend. And tonight, shut up. So tonight we went and watched Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Yeah, this is from director Andre, some Norwegian fella. He did one other movie that I've seen called The Autopsy of Jane Doe. It had Brian Cox and Emil Hirsch. It was okay.
Okay.
It was all right.
Yeah.
But that's really all I know about the director. I looked through his stuff and I'm like, I've heard of Troll Hunter. That's a pretty big one, but never seen Troll Hunter.
Have not.
I'll have to now.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little mini review for you of this movie. Oh, and producer on this, Guillermo del Toro.
PG-13 rating.
PG-13 rating, which I'm always hesitant about. So let's start off by saying this. It is kind of hard for me to really tear in to PG-13 rated movies because I feel like you know what you're getting into, especially something like this. This is based what was his name? Alvin Schwartz.
Alvin Schwartz. So the book, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which I have a copy of somewhere that I cannot find.
We tried to find it.
The original stories were published in 1981. Part 2 came out in 84, and then Part 3 in 91. Original drawings done by Stephen Gammell.
Yeah.
Which, if you're our age, you read those and you just didn't sleep at night. Your parents would buy them for you, like, unsuspectingly, not understanding that they're the creepiest fucking things that you can ever see. And I still have nightmares.
Yeah, and mostly because of it's the illustrations. That's what makes
Yes.
those books, because, like she did say, we do have them. And we read some whenever we were first starting to date. That's how we would put ourselves to sleep.
Lull ourselves into a dreamless sleep of nightmare fear.
Yeah. The stories themselves, I was like, as a kid it was scary, but it's those pictures.
Yeah.
I do have to say that I think this movie handled bringing the illustrations to life very good.
Yes.
Or very well. I did have a couple, and this is going to be completely spoiler free. This was the first airing of it tonight, so I guess unless other people got it earlier, I'm not really sure how that shit works. But anyway, I did have a qualm with one of the characters. It's that whole Mitai Hody Dodi, whatever. I remembered as soon as
I think.
whenever I seen the name of the story, I was like, oh, okay, I remember that. But anyway. We got a bunch of kid actors and they didn't suck, so that's always a breath of fresh air.
Did.
Yeah,
they did well.
Yeah. Overall, I was telling Rachel as soon as we ended it, like, I feel like the first 3/4 of the movie, I was like, okay, this is enjoyable. I do feel like when it started to get towards the end, like your last act of the movie, I found to be a little boring. I feel like for all this build up, and anticipation, for the end, it could have been a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a little unclimactic.
I feel like, and like you were saying, that the kid actors actually do a pretty good job, I think. And, the way that the story is written to bring all the stories into the movie, I think that's very hard when you have, like, an anthology book series, and to not do it to do it in a movie, I think, is challenging. I felt like the story that they did to bring all the stories into the movie was it was good. I felt like the ending, I don't know, with Guillermo del Toro, I was kind of wanting it.
Because he was one of the screenwriters, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it almost ended on this positive note, where I was kind of hoping he was just going to blow it all up.
Right, yeah.
Which is, I guess, my own thing. They did leave it open for a sequel.
They did, yeah.
With no post-credit scenes.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I feel
you don't
like
need to wait through the entire credit of.
no.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still on the fence. I feel like sometimes they'll leave the possibility at the end of a movie of like, oh, there could be more. But with me being as disappointed as I was with the last act of the movie, I'm wondering if almost they were as equal disappointed. We're like, ah, fuck, I don't know. Maybe people will go watch this and maybe it'll do well. Which I looked up the ratings online and it's not doing bad. It's got like an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, 8 out of 10, I think, on some. I mean, me personally, for No More Popcorn's rating system, I'm gonna have to go with like a 3.
So
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would give it a 3 out of 5. I almost want to give it another half star though, just because it has Hank from Breaking Bad.
Is that why you kept beating the shit out of my knee?
Yes, I was very excited. Hank. Yes.
Yeah. There was a guy in this. Augie was his
Augie.
character's name. He's one of the kids. And I did see that he was in some Wes Anderson stuff. He was in like Grand Budapest Hotel and
Was he? Okay.
Moonrise Kingdom.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's just a story about a group of kids, and like Rachel was saying, they do come up with a pretty creative idea of how to actually get to the stories that we're all familiar with from, reading the books. I would recommend it if you just want to go have a good time.
The nostalgia.
The nostalgia,
I think, watching the animations, from those illustrations come to life was super cool.
Sure. It's certainly nothing to take seriously.
No.
Go into it with the mindset of like, this is PG-13. It is based around a kid's fucking book, so
It's exactly,
you can't expect it to be hard.
Yeah, it's exactly the kind of movie I would have loved when I was like 11 to 13.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
All right.
I give it a three buckets.
3 buckets.
Buckets.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
you've heard it. No More Popcorn. We give it 3 buckets of popcorn. Go check it
Yeah.
out, especially if you have kids. It's totally a kid-friendly movie.
Traumatize
I
them
mean,
early.
maybe not like little.
Oh no,
but
no,
like,
get them early.
Get them early.
Desensitize them.
This is why I love her. Yeah. All right,
That's
guys.
what my parents did, and I'm fine.
Hey, you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that shit that you're supposed to do. And yeah, hopefully Rachel will get to do more of these.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
be awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.